The fight in Texas right now is all about wildfires. Hundreds of thousands of acres have been charred by the roaring flames.
Joining us to talk about the wildfire fight is Air Force Reserve Lieutenant Colonel David Condit, who is currently overseeing the mission to fight Texas wildfires. Colonel, are we winning or losing the fight against Texas wildfires?
Well, wildfires are kind of cyclical. We can get in there, and I think we can win in parts and we can lose in parts, but really we're at the whims of Mother Nature. I think Texas is having a tough one this year. I think, when it comes to neighborhood by neighborhood, we're winning. Overall, we'll just have to wait and see what the weather does.
Now, how many folks do you have actually involved in the fight?
We've got about 70 people down there right now.
How are they dispatched? Where are they?
They're working out of Dyess Air Force Base in Abilene, Texas, and they're dispatched through the normal Forest Service channels. So when we have someone on the ground that needs one of our tankers, they can order them up. We'll launch from alert posture and be there in a matter of minutes.
Now, this takes a lot of skill to hit the fire, does it not?
Yeah, it is. We go through training with the Forest Service. We select from the best of the best for this mission, and actually we find it often more challenging than combat missions.
How long have they been working at this?
Well, we've had our folks in the field there for a little over 2 weeks, and we'll stay as long as needed.
It's got to be exhausting.
It is. The crews come in. We work all day, every day during daylight hours. I think we actually have it a little easier. It's the folks on the ground that have it tough. So we're there to support them. So we don't take anything for granted, but it certainly is exhausting. We recognize the tough spot the folks in Texas are in, so we're willing to do our part.
What is the calling for this? How does a person get into this particular branch of service to help with fighting fires?
Well, all of our crew members are folks that are trained and qualified in low-level formation combat flying in this aircraft. And then from those, we have a few units throughout the country that are qualified to do aerial firefighting. So we are very selective in who we pick. It's one of the few military missions where we can work right here in our own backyard and really have an immediate positive impact. And I think that's a real value to the crew members.
Well, thank you so much for the work you are doing. Air Force Reserve Lieutenant Colonel David Condit.